What's up, guys? Thank you guys for tuning in. Welcome back if you're a returning viewer, and welcome if you're a new viewer. So, today I have three things I want to read off. I'm not going to say much. Let's just get right into it. Xbox has been literally putting their foot on the gas. So, the first article reads Xbox are forging ahead with their new integrated app plans on PC, bringing in games purchased through other storefronts into your catalog. It's not just a rogue Xbox Alley that will have the ability to see all of your purchased games across various stores in one place. This functionality has also landed on PC within the Xbox PC app, currently available for Xbox insiders who will test out the feature before it rolls out to everyone. What this means for PC players is having your Steam games appear within the Xbox app, allowing you to see everything you own in one place. And of course, if you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, those games will be included. The Xbox PC app will be available to all later this year and will appear on Windows 11 and handheld devices. Microsoft Note: with the aggregated gaming library, players can conveniently launch games from Xbox Game Pass, Battle.net, and other leading PC storefronts from a single library within the Xbox PC app. This shift has many players wondering if the next gen will also feature this option, making the console more like a PC, giving players more freedom to buy their games elsewhere or import large libraries from PC. This is speculation for the most part, as it seems that currently Xbox is only interested in utilizing this aggregated gaming library for their push into the handheld space and to improve the Windows 11 experience. The new experience will be available for insiders this week, so if you're part of that program, you'll be able to merge your libraries and give feedback to Microsoft on the functionality. Once this rolls out to everyone, players will see icons on the game imagery to indicate which platform will be launched to play the game, whether that's Steam or Xbox. Man, Xbox is really turning into basically PC. I thought I would never see the day of Microsoft becoming a full on PC. I mean, we all know that they make software, it's in their fucking name, doy. But this is crazy. I thought that I would never see the day. And of course, since like they have a deal with Steam, they'll have the PlayStation games that Xbox players can play. I'm not gonna lie, this might make a lot of Xbox players just save up for a PC next gen. If we already get Game Pass on PC now, what's the point of saving for an Xbox console just to play Steam and Xbox games when we could just save up for a PC, literally have all features and functionality with the PC versus the goddamn box that's literally limited as far as features versus a PC which you can do whatever on. We don't even know how mods is going to run on this. Well, we don't even know if mods can run on this because the Steam space is known for like heavily modding. So how would mods work on this if they're trying to turn the Xbox into a PC? That's what I'm saying. Like it wouldn't make sense to buy an Xbox next gen. It wouldn't make sense to buy a console next gen, period. Like I said, I'll get a fucking PlayStation 6 if they give us full backwards compatibility. Because like I said, I still need a system to play all of these PlayStation classics on. Every Xbox since 360 has backwards compatibility. So Xbox is fine in that department. It's PlayStation. PlayStation are the only ones that need to fucking catch up. Anywho, speaking of Xbox, so it says Xbox 360 Hefty System Update dropped in the year of our Lord 2025. It says the Xbox 360 just received an unexpected system update in 2025, over 9 years after Microsoft ceased production of the popular console in April 2016. I'm sure that I am not alone when I say this, but out of all of Microsoft's consoles, the Xbox 360, originally released in November 2005, is hands down my favorite system. I'm not gonna lie, Microsoft did their thing when they dropped the 360. That was my entry into online gaming. And man, I can go on and on about the memories. But anywho, It's provided so many fond memories with its great games, including Halo 3, Gears of War, Left 4 Dead, Dead Rising, and more. In fact, Xbox 360 games are so great, many of them are still being played today thanks to the console backwards compatibility. Of course, we're deep in the ninth console generation, and Microsoft already has its next gen Xbox console in the pipeline. But that doesn't mean that older consoles, such as the Xbox 360, are being left behind. Hey, not around here. Not around here. I'm not leaving 360 behind. Yes, I still play my 360 games on my newer Xbox, but I just still love like that nostalgic feeling of turning on that 360 and hearing that intro. As brought to our attention by Game Rant Reddit users, were surprised to discover that the Xbox 360 has received that aforementioned system update this week. Don't get me wrong, it's not a major system update, but the fact that the Xbox 360 is still being looked after to this day is quite incredible. I'm not gonna lie, yes, it is. But that because they know that they got a heavy fan base that still love the 360. We still go back and play them old games, especially Black Ops 2. Let's be real. It's not hard to find a game in Black Ops 2. It's not hard to find a game in Call of Duty Black Ops 1. It's not hard to find a game in all them old 360. Well, let me not say all. There's still a community for them. The system update improves the Xbox 360's user interface by fixing an issue in which images were being stretched, mostly related to thumbnails when a disc is inserted into the console. Oh yeah, I'm not reading these quotes. So it's just minor updates, nothing too fancy, but of course updates still have the software fresh and new and user friendly so people could just use it with ease. So it's literally unfortunate people out there that's still playing on the 360 because they can't afford the new console. So this is good for them people specifically, and especially for the collectors like myself that like to go back in time and play a little Halo 3 or Black Ops 2, which I still play these games on my Series X. But yeah, the last thing I wanted to talk about was the MetaQuest 3S Xbox Edition. I'm not going to go into too much detail about this, but like I said, Xbox has been putting their foot on the gas. They have been killing it. I'm not going to lie. It was a great idea to team up with MetaQuest. From my experience personally, ain't nobody fucking with MetaQuest. They got every fucking thing. PSVR, that was a good idea on paper, but the fact that PSVR 2 was such a flop and PSVR make the MetaQuest a better buy. MetaQuest has been killing it for an entry level person that wants to get into the VR world finally. I think the MetaQuest will be a great buy, especially this Xbox edition one. Let's talk about the price for one. So you get this MetaQuest 3S Xbox edition bundle for $425 after taxes. Well, for me, that's what the grand total said. Basically, the same price as a PSVR 2. This is why I say this is a better buy over the PSVR 2. For one, the PSVR 2 don't have enough games to justify the purchase. And the damn thing is still the same price as a PS5 console. So not only do you need to spend $400 on this thing, you also need to spend an additional $400 for a PS5 to complete the setup just for this to be functional. Versus this MetaQuest, you just spend this $400 and go on about your day. And then on top of that, it's an Xbox edition. The colors is great. I like the black over the white. I like that. And also you get a limited edition controller. These controllers are $70. So not only that, you get 3 months of Game Pass Ultimate. That's $60 in itself. I'm no mathematician here, but right off the bat, you got your money's worth just with them two right there. And then you get 3 months of Meta Horizon Plus. You get a custom 128 gigabyte MetaQuest 3S and Xbox Carbon Black and Velocity Green, matching Touch Plus controllers and a limited edition Xbox controller, and you get a MetaQuest Elite strap. And yeah, so you get all of that, and that's all you have to buy. And now you have the MetaQuest world and the Xbox Game Pass world. Now, I know this ain't something that you can hook up to your Xbox and just play all games VR, but you get the MetaQuest features and the Xbox Game Pass features all for one price, and you get this extra stuff versus PSVR. That setup is gonna run you about like 800 to 900 bucks. Come on, man. This is clearly a better buy for an entry level person like myself. I might even consider getting this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I kind of want to see how it is to play certain games in a VR perspective. I've been thinking about getting into the VR world of myself, and everybody always points me to the MetaQuest. So this might have to be my buy. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna wait to see if the price is gonna drop. They say that this is the only drop for the Xbox edition, so I wonder how long these are gonna last. But yeah, that's all for tonight, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you made it this far, please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. And don't forget to drink your water. Peace.